Oh my. Take time. Ain't no telling. No telling.
Ain't no telling. What's good, y'all? It's showtime
with Lord.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Showtime SP. Of course, I got my man with me.
What's up, y'all? How you feeling? How you doing?
So I think the debate continues. Today, I think we actually have something that we
just started arguing.
Literally,
we just started arguing.
Fight happened.
So what had happened was
we lost.
I thought we both lost, we both won.
Yeah.
Well, we both losing on Twitter, on his Twitter and shit. But
yeah,
I looked at him because I obviously thought that he would think. I was like, we should talk about Drake's best album, and I said nothing was the same.
We can do a top 5 best albums, but Drake doesn't have 5
albums that are that good.
I mean, he does. We can go by that rate,
but it would be albums that aren't good on there.
That's not what we get.
You can't do a top 5, best 5. They don't have the best 5.
So, with that being said, if you can't have a best 5 or a best 3,
then what's your best album?
What is the best Drake album?
And like I said, I thought he was going to say nothing was the same.
Yeah.
And he was like,
and my reply was just the same.
I was like,
thank me later.
Nah.
Thank me later. Nah. Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead, dog.
All right. Thank Me Later is Drake's debut album. It's his debut album. We're talking about, if you talk about so far going, that's a mixtape. You talk about comeback season, that's a mixtape. You talk about any of the other work that was past tense, that's mixtape shit.
No, you're right.
If you're reading This Is Too Late, it's a mixtape.
It's a compilation of songs over time.
Yeah, it's a mixtape.
He didn't put on anything.
The care package, same thing.
That care package was stuff.
These are not complete works.
Yeah, I will say that Nothing Was the Same was the closest thing out of all those random things to an album because we had never heard any of those songs before. Like the comeback season where like songs were kind of heard.
Yeah, and he did other people's beats.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then even like what's the name on the other joint. The one So Far Gone. It was like a couple, like one of them was like Trey songs. 2 of them were songs we kind of heard before. But like if you reading This Is Too Late was material we hadn't heard before. It just wasn't an album. It was not a body of work. It was from multiple periods of time.
Didn't he release that joint for free? Like that was like during that thing with Young Money where they did it.
Well, he was trying to get. He had to get projects off of Young Money so he could get out of there.
And Wayne had to do the same thing.
But the thing is, it was cool because it was free anyway. Like everything ended up being free. Yeah. Like everything's free now with streaming. But anyway.
So if you're tangent talk.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
I think that Thank Me Later is Drake's best album because it was his debut work of art, and literally that kind of tells you where we're gonna go with it. And at that time, he was Young Money's prodigy. Wayne and Drake was the only person that was on Wayne's mind when he was going into before he went to jail. He had to make sure that this project was done. Am I wrong? And with that,
when did Nicki get it? He was already in jail.
Yeah, Nicki. Yeah. Wayne was in jail. Wayne was in jail when Nicki album came out. Yes, because remember he did like 11 months, and Drake and Nicki, everybody dropped before because
it was them joints and the Young Money album because they had the Young Money album ready too.
Yep, and that he did that while he was in jail because he did all that
because he did the verse for Miss Me right before.
Yep,
which I think is probably almost the best song on the album.
And what album was that?
No, I said I think it was almost the best song on that album.
Okay.
I said that album.
On that album, okay.
I don't.
Well, I mean, Miss Me is one of the tracks. You know what I'm saying? And that was literally fire, and it didn't take away.
Great Wayne verse.
It was a great Wayne verse.
It was like to me one of Wayne's best verses.
I walk like
so I don't piss the ground off. What?
Listen. That's nasty. Yes, I am Weezy, but I ain't asthmatic. James Bond cologne.
Women. He said run into their friends.
Like marathons.
He said
voice baritone.
Haters carry on. Beat the pussy up.
Call me Larry Home. But that was Wayne.
But Drake killed it.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake killed
Tell me what's really going on.
That's not the part that you should have went
with. Drizzy back up in the thing already. What's happening? Off of surgery, but now I'm back again. I came. He said I came in this game to win like a motherfucker scratch and win. Oh, come on. All right. Anyway, That Miss Me is a fire track. Let's not forget Up All Night. Up All Night with Nicki Minaj. Like this album was feature heavy, but in this sense,
it was the right features.
It was the right features, and Drake held his own on every one. So it wasn't like, oh well, so and so had the best verse. Of course, they're gonna have the better verse because it's not your album. So
it's
you're gonna
funny because the songs that I ended up liking the most that sat with me were the songs I didn't like. The Resistance, and
Karaoke.
I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad album.
So
it's just
when
not
you
his
gotta
best.
go, I was hoping that I could help.
Spotlight make you nervous. That's the joint. That's that shit,
This
bro.
thing is, yo, first time
That's
you hear
that
it,
shit.
it don't. First time you hear it, it's like nah. But when you hear that joint,
No, it sat with me, and that's what I'm saying. It's a good album, but
great album. Let's not
yeah,
forget.
just
We also got the best of like one of Swiss Beats best beats.
oh, Fancy.
Come on now.
You slap Fancy.
Come on now.
I'm still wondering if he made it. Oh yeah, we gotta do the Swiss Beats too.
Yeah, we gotta do that too.
We gotta talk about
That's
that.
something else we want to talk about too.
That's my man.
But so those songs alone, Drake was killing it. And then when the beats switched, after the girls, let me see your hands.
It was a great, it was a good joint. It was a good joint.
Thank Me Later puts you in a mood, but it's a good feeling mood. Like it's his debut album. To me, this was Drake before it was the depressing type Drake. Like you get what I'm saying? Where I gotta sing every 5 seconds. Come on. Even though on So Far Gone, my favorite track, Sooner Than Later, is it's not a depressing song, but it's like a break. Drake wasn't in that
even
bad.
that joint Fear
Was good.
It was a great song, but he was always semi a sad nigga. He
like
was always
emo.
a little emo, yeah.
Drake gave us emo backpack rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Like life is hard, breaking up with women is hard. Like life is hard.
It's okay to be in your feelings.
It's okay to be in your feelings about it.
Yeah.
And that was the debut album. Thank Me, literally, Drake is telling you right now, thank me later. And because of that, now, thank you, Drake. Thank you, Drake.
It's just not his best album.
Go ahead. What do you think is his best album?
You mean what's his best album? His best album is Nothing Was the Same.
Go ahead.
It is.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, simple facts that all right. So Thank Me Later came out and it was hot. That's why I don't differ with, disagree with, and it was crazy or whatever. I think that I didn't know the singing was going to be as much as a part of Drake as it was, but I guess I still should have kind of seen that coming with comeback season and So Far Gone. So
he had a vibe. So that was the vibe.
So
you knew he was.
But and then things you don't want to touch on, like Find Your Love. That trash, terrible.
I think they just
oversaturated.
They just oversaturated.
It was sort of.
It wasn't.
It was trash.
It was popping, bro.
It was trash.
Listen.
Like I said, the worst. To me, the worst part of Nothing Was the Same was Hold On We're Going Home. And if I had to put Hold On We're Going Home and Find Your Love, I would still pick Hold On You're Going Home. Because Find Your Love was that bad. He had that damn island thing, and that's how you knew that it didn't work, because Drake ended up being an island theme, and still don't nobody fuck with that song.
That's true.
And everything. I ain't trying to hear it. Anyway. Nothing Was the Same was just like, all right, so he came off of like a great intro.
Yep.
A great intro.
That's
and then
11.
Take Care. No, I'm talking about
Thank Me Later. Yeah, Take Care.
And then Take Care was, everybody think Take Care is this great album. And me and him both.
And we see y'all in the comments, we see y'all on Twitter.
And I guess what? We don't care. It's bad. It's bad. I'm just trying to tell you. He gonna be real nice. It's not good. It's 20
best.
songs and like 11 of them, 12 of them are good.
But that still puts you at that's over half.
Yeah, but I know. But the thing is, you just came off from where your debut album, arguably, even though I don't like a couple Jones, but arguably no song is bad. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Except for Find Your Love, but arguably no song is bad. But then you come with Nothing Was the Same, and he was getting a little. And plus, Headlines was terrible.
Oh my God, Headlines was definitely terrible, and that was on that was on Take Care. That was on Take Care.
Headlines was terrible,
and I wasn't a fan.
That joint, what was that joint with Nicki Minaj? Make Me Proud. That was bad.
Yeah,
that was bad. It was bad.
All right, so here's my thing. Marvin's Room gets put up there with Find Your Love and up there with
Marvin's Room is that shit.
Marvin's Room is the
best. They started from the bottom was bad.
I did not like it, bro. I did not. I'm not a big fan. Now, if we're gonna talk about good songs on that album, though, come on, The Language.
What, on you talking about
nothing was the same.
No, okay, but no. What I'm saying is that as far as a full body of work, even lyrically, production wise, if you talking about you love beat changes, the beat changes, nothing was the same. Was a better album. He was more evolved lyrically. He sounds so much more sure of himself and had a lot more just like confidence.
He was way more confident.
Worst Behavior is arguably his best single.
That's the best. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
It's arguably his best single. It was crazy to flow.
Remember?
Right. Motherfucker. Like, yo, I'm telling you, nothing was the same. Own It. Oh no, Own It was.
Own It was on Nothing Was the Same.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, Own It was on.
Yes, it was. It was on Nothing Was the Same.
It was. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wait. 305 to My City.
It was good.
The language. Tuscan Leather.
Go ahead. All right, so I got my ace in the hole. You ready? Which song was a better feature with Jay-Z? Pound Cake or Light Up?
It depends on what you asking me.
What's a better feature? Or like what song?
All right, if you're gonna talk about the one that I would rather listen to right now, I would rather listen to Pound Cake.
What?
I'm not saying Jay did not smack that and they did not smack that, but there's something about Pound Cake that's just like timeless. Both Drake and Hov verses. Wait, what he say? He said, Ye made millions, Just made millions. He said, Dame made millions.
Bleak made millions.
He said, Beans to tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. I'm back in my bag. My eyes bloodshot, but my jet don't lag.
Don't get it twisted. Jay was killing that joint. But you know, I'm also a Jay connoisseur too.
No, and I know he was smacking. He was smacking the owl, holes in the bill like
owls.
I'm the man of the owl.
Triple entendre, don't even ask me how Con Edison flow. I'm connected to a high power.
He said a trillion white light bulbs when I'm in the nightclub. He said caught the S450, but the satellite was crispy.
Oh, you can miss me with the money.
Anyway, Nothing Was the Same was a better album.
I don't know, man. I Light Up. I didn't even have to mention Light Up. But I already had you going. No. But Pound, like I said, Pound Cake, like
they killed that joint.
Pound Cake,
like they was both a little relaxed. I think Drake might have almost got the better part of Jay-Z until the end. But Pound Cake, because Drake was going. Yeah, Drake was going. He was rolling on that joint. But yeah. It was just a great album, yo. You had bangers. He had stripper anthems on that joint. It was just. It was a good album.
I mean, and then you know, just another thing to piggyback on why we argue about Nothing Was the Same and Thank Me Later. Nothing Was the Same was Drake's most comfortable, and I feel as though that the debut he actually lived up to that hype. Because you know, a lot of people that get their debut albums, it don't really be that crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was big.
Only person but at that time, everybody's debut albums was gonna be crazy. Like Kendrick dropped his debut album. Cole is the only one that didn't have a good debut album.
And we might have to touch on how Kendrick is low key the only person that's never put out a bad album.
Yeah, I mean we can definitely talk about
that. Yeah, because Drake and J. Cole got him.
Speaking of Kendrick was only on Take Care. In Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
So
that was it,
I mean, but but it's all in all, the best body of work to me is something that I like. It is different moods, but before you get into your feelings, like your Drakey feelings, if I have to pick an album that I could just play no matter what I'm feeling, I can always go with Thank Me Later.
And that's the way I feel about Nothing Was the Same. It's just like if I gotta go to the one where I know I'm not going to turn and everything a bop and I'm like, it's Nothing Was the Same. I just start the album and he just go in. But yeah, yo, you know. So tell us how you feel. Yeah. Tell us what you think. We know y'all niggas gonna say take care. Whatever.
Hey, it's fine.
Whatever.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you like what we do, you know, please keep supporting us. If you don't like what we do, why did you get this far in the video if you realize you didn't like us?
You probably one of them people who Take Care. It's terrible.
Or you probably one of the people that like views. Or more life.
Talking about it was a playlist.
Listen.
It was the worst Spotify playlist ever.
It's your boy Showtime SP, the nobody that knows bodies.
They call me Lord.
And we out.